afternoon, children. Today we are going to learn about compound light microscope, its parts and its uses. Okay, what is this? The compound light microscope. Okay, why we are calling it as a light microscope means, so to see a specimen, we need a light source. It may be natural or it may be artificial light source we require to see a specimen. Okay, that's why it is called light microscope. And why we call it as a compound microscope? Compound means what? Large. Yes. So here in this microscope we have two types of lenses which coordinate each other and magnify the specimen. That's why we call it as a compound microscope. Okay, children. So now let us see what are the uses of compound microscope. So mainly this microscope we use in the schools to see the different structures of microbes and some tissues, organs. And also we can see in the labs to diagnose the diseases, what type of disease. And also we can use in forensic laboratory to know about or to detect the fingerprints of culprits. Okay. And also mainly in the schools, which type of microscope we are using? Compound light microscope. Okay. Now let us see the parts of this microscope. So see Nana here, this is the foot or the base where the entire microscope is stand. So what is this? This is the foot or the base where this entire microscope is stand. Okay. And next you can see this is the arch-like structure. We call this arch-like structure, it is arm. So by using this structure we can hold this microscope. Understand? And see children, this is the body. This is the body of the microscope. Okay. And here you can see in this body of the microscope two types of lenses are fixed. Okay. See in this body, this part is called eyepiece. This part is called eyepiece. And here down of this body, bottom of the body, you can see it is the rotating part. This part is called nose piece. What is this part? Eyepiece. This part? Nose piece. So in this eyepiece, we use the lens. So here in my hand, it is a 15x lens. And another type of lens, it is 10x. So like this 10x, 5x, 15x, 40x, this type of different lenses we use. Okay. So here this eye lens also known as ocular lens. So this eye lens we have to keep it in this eyepiece. Okay, this eye lens we have to keep it in this eyepiece. Okay. And here in this nose piece you can see here in the microscope two types of lenses. So to see any specimen here, these two lenses should be in the same plane. What are those two lenses on the same plane? This eye lens and this objective lens. This both should be same line or the same plane in the body. Understand? So this eye lens and this objective lens should be on the same plane to see any specimen. Understand? And next one, this one it is called what? This one metallic stage. What we call this one? Metallic stage. And what is this one? Glass slide. What is this one? Glass slide. So here already the specimen is prepared and you can see here center one covering is there here. This is called cover slip. So on the specimen you can see one spherical covering. This is called what, Nana? Cover slip. Why we are using here cover slip? That specimen without moving here and there. So to fix there at the center we are using the cover slip. So like this we have to prepare the specimen, and this glass slide we should take it on this. Where we have to keep this glass slide? On the metallic stage. Here you can see two clips. Why we are using these two clips here? Why? To hold the slide properly on the stage we are using these two clips. Okay, so after this clipping on the slide will hold there on the stage. That's where these two clips are given. Understand? So next one, see Nana, here two nozzles are there. So one it is, this nozzle is called course adjustment. This is the course adjustment. See children, by using this course adjustment, you can see the entire body is moving. The entire body is moving. Can you see here? By rotating this course adjustment, you can see the entire body is moving. Yes? So, to adjust this objective lens onto the specimen, or to reduce the space or gap between objective lens and the specimen, we use this course adjustment. Okay, and this adjustment is the fine adjustment. Fine adjustment means here entire body not move, only here objective lens slightly will move. So to adjust this objective lens near to this specimen, we use this coarse adjustment and fine adjustment. So why we are using this? To adjust the objective lens near to the specimen, coarse adjustment, fine adjustment. Okay, so after this, you can see here down. This part is the, can see here down, this part is the diaphragm. Okay, here you can see the opening. Can you see the one hole like how the our iris of the eye is there, like a hole of the camera. If required, if any there is a more light, you should adjust into a small size. When there is somewhat darkness, you have to make it somewhat large. So to adjust the light, we use this part. Okay, can you see everyone? So like this, okay, and like this, okay, can rotate, and we can increase the what? Light focus, increase or we can decrease the light focus. Okay, this is the diaphragm. Understand? And next, you can see here the mirror. What type of mirror it is? What type of mirror it is? One side you can see plane, one more side you can see concave. One side you can see plane surface, one more side you can see concave. Yes? So, two sides, two different types of mirrors. So, actually plain side we use when there is more enough sufficient light. Concave side when we use means when there is less light focus. Okay, so here this light, so this mirror we have to fix here. What is the use of this mirror? It is the source of light. The source of light is collected by this mirror. After this, it sends to its diaphragm. From the diaphragm to its focus on the slide. So all this in a proper order, then only we can see the structure or whatever we prepared the specimen on the slide. Okay. So all this should be on the same plane. The mirror, diaphragm, the specimen, objective lens, eye lens should be in a proper way. Then only we can identify what is that specimen on the slide. Okay, children. So once again say, Nana, what is this part? What is this part? What is this part? Enter this part. What is this part? In this eyepiece, what is this one? Which lens? What is this part? What is this part? Which lens this one? Objective lens. What is this one? And this what we are keeping? And what are these? Clips. Next. And what is this part? Diaphragm. What is this one? What is the use of this mirror? Source of the light. Enter the source of the light. To illuminate the object, we require the mirror. To adjust the focus of the light, diaphragm. Okay, on to the specimen, the light, controlling of light or falling of the light on the specimen with the help of this diaphragm. Okay, children.
Good afternoon everyone, I am B. Tejaswini. Today I am going to explain about compound light microscope. It is a compound light microscope. Here we can observe foot of the microscope. It is known as body of the microscope. Here we can observe eyepiece of the microscope. On eyepiece we can fit eye lens, and it is the nose piece of the microscope. It is the compound lens, objective lens. It is the metallic states of the microscope. On this metallic states we can place a slide. Slide is held by two clips. It is the arm of the microscope. We can use this arm of the microscope to control the microscope. At down we can observe diaphragm to control the light. It is the concave and plane mirror to detect the source of the light. Thank you.